everybody. Lance Russell, Dave Brown, and Eddie Marlin standing right by the ring. And we're about ready to go with another big week of championship wrestling. Kind of an unusual one, as a matter of fact. Eddie, we've got a great event, I think, and all the time I've been doing championship wrestling. Been looking forward. This week we'll be establishing a TV champion.
That's right. The TV championship will be held just one day, right here this morning.
Okay, before we get into it and explain it a little bit, let's go to Dave. And, Davey, if you'll tell us officially what we've got lined up today.
All right, opening match today, single match. Bobby Eaton will be going against David Price. Tag team match, Dr. Bill Irwin teamed with Danny Davis to go against Ken Lucas and Rick Morton. Then comes the big championship match, TV championship match, the Battle Royal, and an expiration of time match, Bill Dundee and Coco Ware teamed against Big Guy Mitchell and Roger Kirby. Lots of action.
Ooh, boy, I'll tell you what, we do have a lot of action. I want to get into this TV championship, Eddie. We've talked about it from time to time over a period of years in there, and what brought about the TV championship?
Well, Lance, you know, we have a great viewing audience, and a lot of the people that watch our TV show, they're not able to get down to the matches on a given night and see the big championship matches,
right,
which, you know, is the most important matches. So we figured that the TV viewing public was entitled to some championship matches. Now, this match will be held today, and the winner will be declared our TV champion, and from time to time he will defend his belt only on TV, and this is strictly for the people that's unable to get to see our match.
And this is not without precedent, because I know in some of the other areas, too, there are TV champions.
We're following suit with a lot of the other territories. Now, the TV championship match, it'll be a very important match. It'll be a lot of prestige, and, of course, the prize money is pretty good, too. Yeah,
I imagine they'll be paying attention to that prize money for a fact. Eddie, I know that there's been some discussion about whether it should have been maybe like a 12-week elimination type of a thing as the CWA World Heavyweight Championship when you filled that particular berth. But it's going to be a one-day battle royal.
That's right. It'll be decided today right here on TV. And that eliminates all your preliminary matches, and you get right into the championship matches.
Right there, because the guy that walks out of there, the one man out of the battle royal, will be the championship wrestling TV champ, right?
That's right. And due to the fact that it's on TV, it's very typical. Not only will the prize money be there, but we have a nice TV set that will be given to the champion today. So the TV champion will be presented with a nice TV set. Will be his to carry home with him and keep.
Okay. By golly, I'll tell you what, we can't do any more than get ready for that one, because that's going to be something else. Eddie, we appreciate you establishing it. I like the idea of the one day so that we don't have the long thing. I know that there's some question about Battle Royal, but it does give everybody a chance in the Battle Royal, and the man will come out champion, and the fact he will defend his title only right here on our Championship Wrestling on TV.
That's right.
Okay, Eddie, we're looking forward to it. Let's get going. We got the first match coming up. We're going to get back to it in just a moment. Be there. Oh, hey, we're right back again, and in the ring is David Price. We're waiting right now on beautiful Bobby Eaton, who will be in here to go as his opponent. And here comes Bobby right at the moment. Okay, Dave, how about the official announcement?
It'll be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Introducing from Memphis, Tennessee, 197 pounds. On the right of your screen there, David Price. Going against him from Huntsville, Alabama, 227 pounds, with his manager, Jimmy Hart, Bobby Eaton. This will be one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee is Jerry Calhoun.
Okay, the rope comes off. A beautiful Bobby. David Price, young fella, across the ring, and we're waiting on it. Referee Jerry Calhoun says, are you ready? Bell time. And here we go. Opening bow, Davey.
Beautiful Bobby Eaton against David Price. Eaton brings him back to the turnbuckle, forces Price into the corner. Okay. Referee Jerry Calhoun was there. He wanted him out of the corner. Price shoved Eaton back to the center of the ring. Price with a headlock. Oh, Eaton broke that up without any hesitation or difficulty, apparently. Smacked Price right across the top of the head with that right hand. Upper part of the arm by Bobby Eaton. Price. Head right into the top turnbuckle. Eaton backs to the ropes. Well, I think he was maybe forced into those ropes by David Price. Referee called for the break, nonetheless. Price trying to get something going against Bobby Eaton. Eaton pretty well in control all the way. Minute and a half gone. Price forces Eaton back to the ropes, and the referee is there. Wants a break. One way to get a hold broken. Hey, Eaton. Not the cleanest break you'll ever see back there. David Price up on his feet. Flip by Eaton. Follows with the right hand. And another. 2 minutes, 15 seconds into the action. One fall, 15-minute time limit match. Eaton hammering away at David Price. Price just really not able to get anything going. So far in the match, it's all been Bobby Eaton. He's got him up on his shoulder. That driving slam. Eaton back to the corner. Gets a little momentum with the elbow. And a cover. 1, 2, and 3. It's all over. 2 minutes, 48 seconds. 2:48. And the win for beautiful Bobby Eaton over David Price. Come on. Wins the match and then goes back for more as Price is laying there in the middle of the ring.
Jimmy Hart and bubbling away as beautiful Bobby came out with a victory over David Price in there. He really, that power slam, man, was something else. He drove him down there. You'll be seeing beautiful Bobby back in the TV Championship Battle Royal, Dave. He'll be back in, and we'll be looking forward to that. So, the opening bout goes to Bobby Eaton. He got it in, what, 2 minutes and 40 seconds?
2:48.
2:48. Right. The winner, Eaton. We're going to be back in just a moment. Back into Channel 3's Championship Wrestling ring here in just a moment. We're going to be back to it, too. Boy, you don't want to miss this show, particularly this program. Hey, I'd like to remind you folks around Linville, Indiana, Thursday, December the 4th, Handsome Jimmy's going to be there. Tommy Wildfire Rich, a host of others will be there on Linville, Indiana, Thursday, December the 4th. Now, let's take a look at a couple of nights earlier than that on Tuesday night in the Louisville Gardens. Man, what a night that's good. Better after you have seen the entire Championship Wrestling program today, why Tommy Wildfire Rich and Bill Superstar Dundee are booked to wrestle as partners against Tojo Yamamoto and Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Now, I was there, obviously, when the taping took place. I want to know what happened in there. I have never seen anything that... I've seen a lot of things, Jim, but you pounding on a lady, pushing a lady around, and Tojo slapping one, I just really couldn't abide by that.
Ah! Tojo, we just took care of that Tommy Wallflower Rich, and we sure took care of his mammy. You know, his mammy even looks like a wallflower. Hey, Tommy Rich, I don't blame you. You're a little screwed up in the head, and I understand why. I took a look at your mammy. You think the whole family looks like that? Ah! Hey, Jack, you know something, baby? No matter what I do, the people in Louis, he loves Tojo. We can't do no wrong, baby. It don't matter, Jack. It don't. You know, if I had an old lady like that, I'd slap her around 3-4 times a day. That's what she needed, you know. And she's just a big, fat slob. She's ugly. She's a wallflower, you understand? Tommy Rich, you're nothing but a punk. And I'm going to settle it, me and Tojo.
Tuesday night, you'll see how much wrong you did.
A one-fall, 15-minute time limit match, introducing at a total weight of 443 pounds on the left of your screen. From Jackson, Tennessee, Danny Davis. And from Duluth, Minnesota, Dr. Bill Irwin. Going against him, total weight 414 pounds. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Ken Lucas. And from Nashville, Tennessee, Rick Morton. This will be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee, Jerry Calhoun. And even though it is a non-title match, you may have noticed the belts, which are now held by Rick Morton and Ken Lucas.
Sir, by golly, I'll tell you what, Morton and Lucas just stay right in the contention of it any time. What a really fine tag team they have turned out to be. At first, there was a lot of speculation as to whether it was just one of those lightning strikes once in a lifetime type of a thing, but they have certainly proved their abilities. They have the AWA Southern Tag Championship belts back. Kenny Lucas, then with Danny Davis, takes him over, bars the arm, wraps Danny up. Danny's partner today, big Dr. Bill Irwin out of Duluth, Minnesota. Davis on a reversal from Rick Morton and a backdrop that takes him over and down. Rick Morton, hip toss, bangs him down, stretches that arm out. Danny Davis trying to reach out and catch Dr. Bill, but he didn't have much success on that tag. Kenny Lucas. Pretty typical of Morton and Lucas, Davey, the way they move in and out of there. They do such a beautiful job on it. That's one of the success reasons. Whoop! Danny, handful of hair, jerked Morton down, and Rick is right back up with that fist ready. There's a tag on Bill Irwin.
Come on, Doc.
Irwin using that fist to the rib cage.
Come on, watch it, get you this fist.
Ooh. Boy, Irwin unloaded with a right hand across Rick Morton's back.
There's the knee of Danny Davis fired up there at the appropriate time as Irwin whipped him in. Irwin whipped across the ring, knee. Takes Morton out, really hammers him down, drops down with that lower leg right across the back. Rick trying to work his way over to tag Kenny Lucas. He snatches Irwin. Body slams him, and as he reaches for Lucas, he was tripped, but he still got the tag off. Kenny goes behind, waist locks him. They're over by the ropes, and he takes Irwin over and down. Irwin keeps rolling on it. Kenny scrambling and battling. Back up in the corner, there's a tag on Danny Davis. Referee Jerry Calhoun trying to get him separated. Davis comes in, nails Lucas in the back. Backdrop. Danny dropping down with both legs. Kenny the full blast of it. Dan looked like he was going for a front face lock, but Kenny countered him, blocked him. Rick Morton took the tag, and he's in, delivering a nice drop kick. 1, 2. Irwin out.
Just a little close to the corner to make that one stick. Irwin able to get there easily and break it up before the 3 count.
That big foot of Dr. Bill as he hammered into the midsection of Rick Morton. Whips him in, and the knee follows right in behind it.
We've just passed the 3-minute mark.
The 3-minute mark. Irwin working on the midsection. Goes in. Side suplex. Pops Rick Morton over and down. Covers him, but Ricky kicked out at 2. Fires one. Double leg dive. Drops him. Flips over. 1, 2. But Danny Davis breaks it up. Referee really chewing Danny out about busting in there when Rick had great chance for a pin on Bill Irwin. Way up into the rope. Rick Morton down hard. Big elbow. Davis takes him up 1, and Rick comes out at about 1.5. Gets the tag off of Ken Lucas. Good move right there. Here comes Kenny. Ken into a front face lock, and he snaps Danny over 1. Got a count of 1. Irwin started through the ropes, thought he didn't need to. Again, front face lock on Lucas this time. Tag on Irwin, and Irwin reached him with that big foot. Tag on Rick Morton. Ricky drops the elbow down on Irwin's head. On a whip. Nails him to the midsection. Davis missed. He tried to reach from outside the ropes and grab Rick's head.
About 5 minutes gone.
Right at the 5-minute mark as Rick Morton has a standing side headlock on Dr. Bill Irwin. Irwin in the middle of it when Kenny Lucas is tagged. Tough Kenny rips the right hand to Irwin. Irwin back in the corner makes the tag. I don't know whether he is or not. Is he? Yeah, he made the tag on Danny Davis. Danny comes in. Standing side headlock, Danny Davis. He into the ropes, and there's the shoulder. Down goes Ken Lucas. Shot to the midsection, tag on Rick Morton. Sunset flip. 1, 2, 3, you got it. All right. Very classy move from Rick Morton. He no sooner had hit the ring than he went right over into the sunset flip. 1, 2, 3 on Danny Davis. And in a non-title bout, Morton and Lucas come up with a victory over Davis and Bill Irwin.
Yes, sir. Lucas acting as policeman to keep Irwin out of there. The time on it, 5 minutes, 29 seconds. 5:29 the time.
And the two guys in the ring as Irwin is hollering about up there. It was a clean tag from Ken Lucas to Rick Morton. The minute Morton came in there, he went into the sunset flip. He got the 1, 2, 3 count. Yeah.
I was on the apron legally.
Yeah, I understand.
Illegal, man.
Referee counted 1, 2, 3. Dr. Bill, makes no difference about your comments on it. We've got action coming up, and that TV Championship Battle Royal that we mentioned will be coming up right after we take time out for this.
Explained at the beginning of the program, the TV champion will be determined right here today. All of these guys in here for a battle royal, and the winner of the battle royal will be the TV champion. And then he's going to be defending that championship when he defends it right here on TV. All right. There is a TV, which is part of the prize, which goes to the TV champion.
We can hide behind this one.
Yes, sir. I tell you, hope we don't have to. Hope it all stays in the ring up there.
It'll be some... Pardon me.
Just trying to count how many people in there. Looks like 7 folks in there already, and more are due to be here for this championship match.
Yeah. And home Jimbo.
Here comes a bunch more. Tommy Rich, Bobby Eaton, Buddy Wayne, Big Guy Mitchell, Roger Kirby, Bill Irwin. Don't really know how we're going to do official introductions. We'll just kind of have to let you know who all is
just
there.
Give off the names, yeah, on each side. Start over here, and then we'll go to the other side. There's no way to make the official introductions, I think, any other way, Dave.
Okay, let's see. Let's start with Tommy Rich, Bobby Eaton, Buddy Wayne, Danny Davis, Dr. Bill Irwin, Big Guy Mitchell, and Roger Kirby. And then on the other side of the ring, there's Handsome Jimmy Valiant, Rick Morton, Ken Lucas, Tojo Yamamoto, Bill Dundee, Coco Ware, and David Price. Let's see, I don't think I missed anybody there.
No, that's it.
All right, and we are about ready to get it going here.
Okay, referee Jerry Calhoun says, get in here, Tommy Rich, and we're ready. No time, and here we go. Rich is still standing on the outside of the ring. Dundee kind of jars him back to his senses there. No, I wouldn't say that. It makes pretty good sense to stay out of that action as long as you can. The winner of this will be our Championship Wrestling TV champion. He will get with it not only a substantial cash prize, which goes to the winner of the Battle Royal in any event, but in addition to that, he'll receive this big, lovely television set, which will be symbolic of the fact that he is the TV champion. Look at Rich hanging out on the side over there.
Well, David Price tried to pull him into the ring, but Rich hanging back away from the action right now.
Referee Jerry Calhoun telling Rich if he doesn't get into the action in there, he's going to count him right out of it, and he won't even be involved in the TV championship. That's Big Guy Mitchell, you see, with his back up against the rope.
All right, Rich is gone. Referee has counted Tommy Rich out.
Got tired of the prima donna attitude, and the referee counted Tommy Rich out of it. So eliminate one Tommy Rich, the AWA Southern Heavyweight champ, from the competition in the Championship Wrestling TV Championship. Kenny Lucas.
Big Guy Mitchell is out. Lucas had him.
Yes, this is, by the way, we didn't make the announcement, Dave. It is a pin elimination. Not over the top rope and pin. It is a pin elimination. That's Buddy Wayne and David Price directly in front. Dr. Bill Irwin going after the superstar. In behind, Kenny Lucas and Danny Davis. That's Rick Morton just coming at you. Handsome Jimmy back over in the left-hand corner in the middle of the fray.
Buddy Wayne has just been eliminated. You got Buddy Wayne out.
Buddy Wayne will not be our TV champion. Count of what? On Lucas, I couldn't tell. 2 counts. Kenny was eliminated. It was a 3 count. Lucas has Bill Dundee with the help of Tojo Yamamoto, and David Price goes by the board. So, he lost about 3 members there. Very, very quick. Bobby Eaton nails Bill Dundee. Eaton, but Dundee is right over by the ropes. You'll never get a count out of that. Roger Kirby, we haven't seen Roger, the Nature Boy, in quite some time. He is back over working on Ricky Morton. Dundee, 2, 3. The count goes on Bobby Eaton. Bobby eliminated. Handsome Jimmy with Dr. Bill Irwin. Ooh. Down goes Irwin. Jimmy, 1, 2, 3. Got him. Dr. Bill eliminated from the action. Bill Dundee, Danny Davis on top of him with some help. I don't know. I wasn't watching that. But Dundee, a real surprise. He's out of it. Rick Morton dropped with that atomic drop. Coco Ware. And every man for himself as Rick Morton is eliminated in there. And boy, one thing about the Battle Royal is when the number of people who are in there, Danny Davis, Coco Ware, back in the corner, Nature Boy, and Tojo Yamamoto, Handsome Jimmy joins in. You'll find some strange bedfellows to get rid of participants in there because there is only one winner. Bear that one in mind. And the winner will be the new TV champion.
Davis had a cover on Coco Ware, but did not make it stick.
In the corner,
Tojo.
Nature Boy eliminated by Roger Kirby. Double team on Kirby by Ware and Handsome Jimmy. Double pin, 2, 3, and that did it. Now we are down to, and this is the interesting thing I think, Davey, about Battle Royal. You would not on the front end of it, had it been a straight one-on-one match, expected Davis and Coco Ware to have been in there with Handsome Jimmy. Handsome, yeah. Look at here. He went around behind. He's got the full Nelson. Coco. Oh, Davis jumps. Ducks down. There's the cover on Handsome Jimmy. He's out of it. That's going to leave Danny Davis and Coco Ware. We're down to just 2 men. Coco nails Davis in the midsection. 2, 3. How about that? Whoa! Coco Ware. As Handsome Jimmy was nailed by Coco when Danny Davis ducked. And a very jubilant young fella, Coco Ware, would have been one of the very last, not to say anything about it, if we can get Coco over here. Jim, can you wait a minute? We want to get the new champion over here. It's sensational. Coco Ware as he came. Wait just a second, Jimmy. We'll get to it in a minute. Coco, congratulations, man. I got to tell you. Jimmy,
Shut up, Danny! You make me sick, Russell! You mean to tell me that punk, this young 30-day wonder, this boy that's been wrestling for 6 months, you mean that punk is a TV champion?
That's the way it goes, Jimmy. You were right down to the last 3. Coco ended up. He's the one that got his hand raised, and he is our new championship wrestling team.
Shut up! You're sickening, Russell, and you're sickening, Coco Ware. You're nothing but a punk. Did he win this TV?
He won the championship prize, he won the television set, and he is the new TV champion again. You did, yes. Hey, come on, Jim. Hey, come on. Hey, listen, you got down to the last.
Television right here.
This is the television. Give it to Coco. It belongs to him now. It was just one of those things that Coco wears.
Coco, where? Why don't you take this home and play with it, baby?
Come on, Jimmy. Hey, Jim. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy. What a lousy thing to do. Bill Dundee and Rick Morton. Jimmy just kind of obviously had his mind set on it. Ken Lucas over with Coco Ware. Bill Dundee and Rick Morton trying to get Jimmy back. Coco. Smash it all up. That doesn't change it, though, Coco. You did win it. They can't take that away from you. Handsome Jimmy. So much for one television set, isn't it? You know, I think Jimmy was just geared up in there. That was a lousy thing to do, though, because regardless of how it happened, the young guy went through it, and the rules were established, and the person that came out of it. Coco Ware is our TV champ. You can't change that.
That's right.
And what a lousy day. Okay, we're going to take time out here, and we'll be back in just a minute. Back into that ring here on Wave Country's Championship Wrestling, and man, you have not seen it all yet. Don't you dare go away on this Championship Wrestling. Hey, just like Tuesday night, you're going to have to be there. You will want to see the action coming up. Let me give you the entire card for the Louisville Gardens Tuesday night. Sonny King and the Angel, boy, a couple of big ones. They're going to be going at each other, both of them going over 250. You'll want to see that opening bout. Southern Tag Title, you heard that. Now, this is a title match when Roger Nature Boy Kirby and Big Guy Mitchell defend against Carl Fergie and Robert Gibson. Bobby Eaton, Jimmy Hart, oh boy, and Tony Charles, the little Welchman, and Tommy Gilbert. There's some grudge to settle right there. Dr. Bill Irwin and Ken Lucas in a cowboy boot match, a lot of kicking going on. And then finally, and I think you understand it better, Tommy Wildfire Rich, Bill Superstar Dundee against Tojo and Handsome Jimmy. Don't miss Tuesday night at the Louisville Gardens. Okay. Well, we got most of it cleaned up, not all of it. Pardon me. We want to again reiterate that Coco Ware, that was really a lousy thing. Jimmy must have had his mind set so high on it. That,
You know, Lance,
but that's terrible. I mean, he broke the young kid's heart, comes out here and destroys a TV set like that.
But this doesn't change one thing. Coco Ware is our TV champion. Championship Wrestling is going to find Handsome Jimmy, has found him. $500 for his action here, and the $500 will be taken and to replace the TV set for Coco Ware.
Good move. Good move. I'm glad to hear that, Eddie.
We don't condone what happened whatsoever.
Well, I feel sorry for Coco because it was a big moment for him to become the Championship Wrestling TV champion. But sometimes
he's still champion. That doesn't change.
That's right. Doesn't change that.
Now, Lance, I got something that's it's very unusual to take place, but it's a lady here that I've known her most of my adult life. She did a remarkable job raising two boys virtually on her own. And like all parents, she's had problems time again, you know, with the boys. She's got one big problem now, and it's with one of her sons. And she called me, and she said if we would grant her just a minute or so on TV that she thought it would really help straighten out one of the problems. And I want to bring out here now, I think it's the least I could do to help a parent and a mother straighten out a big problem. And I'd like to bring out Peggy Rich.
Okay, this is Tommy's mother. We had an opportunity to talk to her a little bit earlier, and Peggy, welcome to Championship Wrestling. I know it's an unusual situation. I understand completely your request of Eddie to have the opportunity to come out here. And I would like to ask the studio audience, regardless of what you feel about Tommy personally, please show the courtesy to listen to a mother as if it were your own mother. And so, Peggy, we're delighted to have you here.
Thank you, Lance. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for having me out and letting me try to get across to the people that I do have a problem. Tommy's not the bad guy that he appears to be. I know that Tommy is in the dressing room and is probably seeing me, and it's quite embarrassing to him, I'm sure. But you listen hard, Tommy. It's been rough for me. I was proud of you. I'm still proud of you, and these people are too. I'd like to just give you a little rundown on Tommy's career. He started out in Jerry Jarrett's basement, and it was a hard road for Tommy, and he wanted to be accepted. He wanted to be a star, and I thought he was. Well, one day he came in and he said, "Mama, the time has come that I think I've got to leave." He said, I need to go other territories and make a name for myself. And then when I come back home, the people here will realize I'm a star. So he left. He went to Atlanta, and it was one of the saddest days of my life. I went to Atlanta many times and saw him, and he wrestled in Atlanta. He wrestled in Madison Square Garden. He went to Hawaii. He's been everywhere. Then one day he called me and he said, "Mama, I'm ready to come home." And I was, needless to say, I was proud.
I know you were.
It was really a boost to me. He came back, and the first week he was back, he came to Memphis and wrestled. I didn't come. But he came home, and he wasn't the same Tommy. He sat around, he moped, he was despondent. This went on for 2 or 3 days. And finally one night I sat down and I said, "Tommy, what's wrong?" I said, "There's something wrong, and I think we need to talk about this." And he said, "Mama, I'm not accepted." He said, I went away. I thought I made a name for myself. He said, I came back home, and he said, the people didn't like me. He said, I wasn't what they wanted. And I tried to talk to him, and it didn't seem to do any good at all. And he said, one way or the other, Mama, they're going to accept me. They're going to know that Tommy Rich is back. And I want all the people to know when he comes out here and he brags about being the tough guy, and he's not that. That's not Tommy, not at all. And I feel like the only way that Tommy can ever know that he is accepted is by the fans wanting, cheering him, and letting him know they're behind him. That's the only way I know that Tommy will ever be what Tommy used to be. And I think the fans know that we want Tommy back like he was.
Okay,
Come on, I'm
Jimmy.
sick and tired of listening to this big fat slob.
Hey, come on, Jimmy. Now, there's no excuse in that.
Lady!
You made a fool of yourself.
Listen at me, Grandma. I can't help how your son turned out. I can't help it, baby. He probably turned out just like you. Hey, if you can't control your boy, all my people in the South, they love Handsome Jimmy, and they don't love Tommy Rich, and they don't love you. You have no business being here.
Save it for later.
What do you mean, save it for later, brother? He has no business being here. Tommy Rich has no business being here. As for nothing, Lance, you shut up, Daddy, and you shut up, too, baby.
Come on, Tommy, and come on, you guys. Break it up. Get it separated, Sojo. Hey, yeah. Come on, Jim. Okay, there's no excuse in that now. Come on, Peggy, you better get back here. Come on, Peggy. Get back out of the way. All right, hey, come on. Now, that absolutely... Come on, you guys. Knock it off with this stuff now. Hey, come on, Eddie, get somebody out of here. Watch it, Peggy. Come on, just stay back. Come on, Mojo, come on, now, just get on out of here. Get him out of here, Bill. Yeah. Get him on out of here. Okay. See if we can get Peggy on out of here. We'll get somebody else here. They'll get Tommy out.
Where the hell was y'all at when I needed y'all, man?
Okay, Tommy. Hey, get him back in the back now. Go get the face taken care of. All right. Come on.
Come on here. I've worked my brains out for you, man. I've worked myself to death for you. You're the Southern heavyweight champion of me. You made a fool out of yourself because you let your own fat mother do it, man. No, let me tell you something, man.
Come on.
Don't you ever, and I mean don't you ever, Hart, say nothing about my mama again, brother. And as far as I'm concerned, Daddy, we're through, Jack.
Let's go. Hey.
Don't you dare do it, man. You made your choice. You want to be with scum like that, Jack? Will you be with scum?
Tommy, go get it cleaned up.
We're through.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just take a break here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Yeah, just never mind. Just take a break.
Tag team match to the expiration of time. Team with the most falls to their credit when the time expires will be the winners of this match. On the left of your screen, total weight of 524 pounds, from Hollywood, California, Roger Nature Boy Kirby, and his partner from Canada, Big Guy Mitchell, going against him. Total weight 420 pounds, from Union City, Tennessee, Coco Ware, and from Australia, the superstar, Bill Dundee. This match to the expiration of time, Jerry Calhoun, the referee.
Okay, we're about ready to go in here with some official action in the ring, and we'll be looking forward to it. It's time to ring the bell as superstar Bill Dundee comes out to Big Guy Mitchell.
Partners with the brand new TV champion, determined here today in the Battle Royal earlier. Superstar, let's Big Guy Mitchell go by into the ropes, takes him over the shoulder as he comes off the rope. Dundee ready to go after him. Mitchell wisely hustled back to the corner. There he makes the tag on Roger Nature Boy Kirby. Kirby in the area some time ago, but it has been quite a while since we've seen him. Hollywood, California is where he's from. Ooh. Shoved Dundee down to the mat. Fists were doubled. Referee stepped in between them and warned them about keeping that open. Kirby tried to go with a toe hold. Dundee using the rope. Stopped that before it got started. Look out. Big Guy Mitchell in from the corner. Coco Ware in. Coco dealing with Nature Boy Kirby. Dundee back to work on him now. Tag on Coco Ware. Here by Roger Kirby. Oh, Guy Mitchell with that big boot. Up in the air, Coco. Kind of a halfway airplane spin and a body slam by Guy Mitchell. He planted the foot in Coco Ware's face. Double team. Mitchell and Roger Kirby on Coco Ware. Now Mitchell back out to the corner. Lower leg. Roger Kirby with a cover. Count of one. Bill Dundee is there to help out, and the field all stops. Or continues, as a matter of fact, as there was no 3 count. Kirby to the corner. Makes the tag as big guy Mitchell. Double kick. 2 minutes gone in the first fall of this expiration of time match. Tag made by Guy Mitchell. Nature Boy in. Oh, they double team Coco. Ooh. Fired him right into those turnbuckles. Mitchell back out on the apron. Roger Kirby with a cover. He gets a 1 count. Dundee able to break it up with the count of 1. Coco trying to get to the corner. Could not get there for the tag on Dundee. Mitchell brings him back away from the corner. Picks Coco up. And body slams him again. There's a cover by Mitchell. Referee called for a break there. It must have been hair pulling. He did not start the count. Guy Mitchell, Roger Kirby, trying to keep Coco tied up back in their corner. Coco fought his way out of the corner. He needs to get to his own corner, and the tag on Bill Dundee, his partner. Tackling Kirby's got him off his feet. There's the tag. And here comes Bill Dundee. Drop kick by Dundee. Kirby back in the corner. He runs them together as Guy Mitchell was headed that way. Cover by Dundee on Guy Mitchell. Cover on Roger Kirby. Count does not start. Mitchell finally back outside. Oh, they got Dundee tied up. 4 minutes into the action. Coco Ware in after Roger Kirby. Ooh, Mitchell using that top rope. Sprung Dundee's neck. Billy's got a foot over the bottom rope. Count gets to 2, but stops at that point since the foot's on the rope. Roger Kirby working on it. The big Canadian back in. Wow. Trying to get something going for Bill Dundee. Billy really been worked on by Kirby and Mitchell, and both of them as a double team. Coco stepping in here to try to keep Roger Kirby, who's out on the apron, pounding Bill. Dundee puts it down. 1. Count of 1 is all he can get. Roger Kirby in there with a boot and stops the count at 1. 5 minutes gone. Tag on Roger Kirby. After Mitchell had body slammed Dundee, Kirby with a cover. 2 count is all. Coco over in the corner. Trying to lead the cheers for the superstar. Superstar on the mat right now, Roger Kirby. Oh, Kirby yanks his hair, pulls him back down to the mat. Kirby with a boot. Tag made. Mitchell back in. Mitchell hammering with that right arm. Bill Dundee on the mat. Guy Mitchell working the left arm. He's got somewhat of a bar on it. Dundee trying to get to Coco in the corner. As we pass the 6-minute mark, 6 minutes gone in the first fall of action.
Expiration of time, baby. This is the first fall. Roger Nature Boy Kirby in with the superstar.
And Dundee has really taken a pounding from these guys the last 2 or 3 minutes. Kirby. Good arm. And the hammer up behind the back. upper part of that arm and the elbow. That's a choke. Bill Dundee back on his feet. He slams Kirby. Needs to get to the tag. Mitchell trying to grab him from behind, and Kirby heading him off at the pass before he could get over to Coco. Dundee puts Kirby down. Down to one, but Guy Mitchell in there with the boot. 7.5 minutes gone.
Coco in to pry Roger Kirby off there as he had covered Bill Dundee, and there's a tag on big Guy Mitchell. Dundee going after the Canadian, and there goes Billy after Coco Ware. Here comes the new TV champ. There's that drop kick.
One for Kirby, too. Oh, he misses one on Guy Mitchell. Coco stretched out for the drop kick, but he missed it. Guy Mitchell back to the turnbuckle. Dundee trying to keep Kirby out of it. Mitchell dropping Coco across the knee. Kirby off the middle rope.
Kirby comes off the rope, turns Coco all the way over.
That's it.
And it's a 1, 2, 3.
8 minutes, 17 seconds the time. 8:17. And the missed drop kick was the turning point as Coco had caught Guy Mitchell with one, then Roger Kirby, and he missed a second attempt at Guy Mitchell, and Mitchell turned it into a 3 count and a win for the team of Mitchell and Roger Kirby.
Boy, they bent Coco right over like a bow over his knee, and Kirby came off and dropped right down over his head and did him an entire flip as he went flying over there. Bill Dundee and Coco Ware had her going in great shape for a little bit, and then they got Billy, and he took quite a pounding.
He was in there a long time.
Oh, he was in there a long time. And ultimately on the tag with Coco, Coco came flying back, as you said, with a drop kick. Did a beautiful job of that, but he went to the well once too often, and Mitchell backed up on him, and, man, there is no feeling worse than when you're expecting to kick off, and that's what you're set for, have nothing but thin air out there. And Coco went down, then they got that 1, 2, 3 on him, and that is the way that one went. That's the first ball. We'll check and see whether we have any more time or not, and we'll be back in a moment. Back into the ring here with more action, and believe me, it's not done yet. By golly, you want to stay right there. Coming up Tuesday night, we've already told you, most unusual. Tommy Wildfire Rich, Bill Superstar Dundee, same side of the ring against Tojo and Handsome Jimmy. Going to be a scrap and a half. Bill?
Lance, I've watched Handsome do an awful lot of things, but when it comes to pushing a woman, that's too strong for me. Handsome, that could be my moment, Jack, and I know how you are. Thank you.
Okay, Billy. We are looking forward to that match. Yeah.
It took my mother getting humiliated right there on TV. It took her for me to see the light. But Valiant, Tojo, I've seen the light, man. You know, it takes a lot of guts, man, to slap a woman and then push her down. Well, right there in Louisville, Kentucky, that was my mother, man. And anybody can relate to that. You've got one mother, man, and that's all you've got. So I'm coming, and I'm coming for revenge. That's exactly right. I want to thank the Superstar for saying he'd wrestle with me. But Valiant, Tojo, it don't matter because you hadn't seen Tommy Wildfire Rich. You hadn't seen him get crazy, man. And that's what I'm telling you I'm going to do. Tuesday night in Louisville, Kentucky, Tommy Rich is coming to get crazy. And when I say crazy, Valiant, Tojo, I mean doing whatever I got to do. And that's what it's all about. You know, you bad, man, coming out and shoving a woman down. Well, Valiant, I'm going to show you what shoving's all about. I hadn't got a hold of you yet. I hadn't really got mad, but I'm mad now, Valiant. I'm mad, man. Tojo, y'all better be ready. Right there in Louisville, Kentucky, the people's going to see something they've never seen before in their life because I'm coming, and I don't care what I have to do, Valiant, Tojo. You take it for what it's worth, any way you want, because this ain't no woman here, man. This ain't no woman you're pushing down or smacking, because I'm going to be fighting back. Tuesday night in Louisville, Kentucky, you better be ready, Valiant. You better be ready, Tojo, because I'm coming with everything I've got. And I've got a whole lot of settling to do with y'all right there in Louisville.
We'll be seeing it Tuesday. Well, our time is virtually up, Dave, so that means that Dundee and Ware are not going to get an opportunity to come back, and that first fall is going to be it in terms of that final match.
Then in the opening match today, we had a single match. Bobby Eaton going against David Price. Eaton did win it in 2 minutes 48 seconds. Ken Lucas and Rick Morton in here in a non-title match, but they won the match over Dr. Bill Irwin and Danny Davis. It was the Battle Royal to determine the TV champion. That was won in somewhat of a surprise by young Coco Ware. Coco is
Big surprise. Let's be honest about it, because I never thought Coco would have the opportunity.
But he is the champion, and then it was Guy Mitchell, Roger Kirby winning the last.
We're out of time. We'll be looking for you next week. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of championship wrestling.